from Houston. You're always repping your city. But this would be, I believe, your fourth fight in your last five at the Barclays Center. How would you say your relationship is with just New York in general? Just how's your relationship with them, with the New Yorkers?
I love Brooklyn. Brooklyn is almost my second home now. Lately, I've been fighting here. Some big fights in Brooklyn. Some explosive knockout nights in Brooklyn. I've been 12 rounds in Brooklyn. It's been a journey. Of course, I'm from Houston, so I'm bringing something to Brooklyn that I don't think they've seen in a while since the Mike Tyson days and something real explosive. Like you have to stay tuned and PBC and Showtime has done a great job of bringing some amazing fights to Brooklyn, and I just happen to be a part of it. Yeah, I like to call it Brooklyn, Texas.
Gotcha. And my last question for you would be, do you feel that you're being overlooked? Obviously you're a two-weight world champion. But do you feel that you get the recognition that you should deserve? And do you even care at this point, as long as you just keep on getting the wins? That's all you really care about? Or do you want those people to, be like, oh, yeah, Jermall Charlo, he's that guy. Or, he's top 5 pound for pound and stuff like that. Do you care about that type of stuff or not really?
Not really, but I care about it. I care about it because you care about it. I care about it because you asking me about it. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm one of the best fighters in the division. I'm the WBC champ. I'm 29-0 with 21 knockouts. I've had my share of greatness. I feel good at where I'm at. Like, I'm avoided. Some people want to fight me. Like, it comes with boxing. It's not something that's overnight. So, like, throughout the time of my career, I'm enjoying the fact that, like, you get your ups and your downs, and like, I can't knock everybody out. Some people got like the best game plan to survive. You seen my last fight. Dude was here to survive. He didn't like really want to sit there and just trade shots with me. This fight is different. I have somebody that wants to sit there and trade shots with me, and he's gonna want to fight different. Every fight is different. You know what I mean? Like, some of the top in the division are fighters, and some of them are boxers. I have to be able to do what Jermall Charlo does best, and that's make the best adjustment.
Gotcha. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you Saturday night, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Jermall, let me ask you this. In terms of, you talk about, the other guys in the division, your focus on looking at Dennis Hogan first as you have other bigger fights that are looming within your division.
No, look, I don't want y'all to think that I'm overlooking Dennis Hogan. He's been on the calendar for a while now. I haven't looked at any other fighter outside of Dennis Hogan. My job is to break Dennis Hogan down completely and take him out completely. Like I said, when I'm the best Jermall Charlo, some of my best fights that you've seen, guess what they end in? Knockout. Dennis Hogan can talk a good game about wanting to be a world champion, because that's what you're supposed to do when you're hungry and you want to be, the world champion. You want to fight against the world champion, but you have to make sure that, like, the mistakes that you make aren't the same mistakes you've been making. He's not going to be a different fighter than he was his last fight. He could claim the A side, B side. It don't matter. I can fight on any side. It's my ability that will not let him win and will not let me get touched in that ring and make sure that I do what I'm best at. So don't think I'm overlooking Dennis Hogan, but I'm just looking for the best Jermall Charlo there is.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, if you have any questions, please press *1 on your telephone keypad. And our next question is going to come from Jake Donovan of the Boxing Scene. Jake, your line is now open.
Great, thank you very much. Jermall, I just wanted to ask how it felt for you and Mel to promote your own show in October and to just like take ownership of like a real promotional company, not just have a brand that's like on your events, but like where you're literally a promoter.
Well, you know, Lions Only is going worldwide. Lions Only is everywhere. When you hear Lions Only, you think of some ferocious twin boxers who stand up at the pride of the mountain, and they want it all, you know. So to be underneath that banner, to put on our own show, it means a lot to see other fighters coming up underneath us. Me and my twin brother done a great job of letting the world know what Lions Only meant to us. So we have a great following outside of us being the competitors.
Very cool. And then, you know, a lot of people, they talk about, you know, we always talk about, you know, whatever side of the street, a lot of the top middleweights are on another platform, but there's something like this where you have ownership of a company. Like, is that a key reason why, you know, you're able to stay put where you are, you know, beyond the loyalty to PBC, obviously, but, you know, this is an opportunity that other platforms can't present to you?
No, it's not about a platform. It's not about any of that, man. I'm the WBC champ, you know. I'm supposed to be able to call some shots and make my moves the way I make my moves.
Right.
You know, I got the best team behind me. You know, my manager has done a great job up to this point. I'm loyal, so I'm going to continue to keep my loyalty and my faith, and I'm going to continue to win, and I'm going to prosper.
All right, very cool. And then, obviously, we know you're not looking past Dennis Hogan this weekend. You keep saying you want the big fights. One fight, I don't know if it's a big fight for you, but they keep talking about is Chris Eubank, who was on the card. I know you're not focused on him, but do you kind of like having that next opportunity, you know, up close and personal, where you can kind of weigh your options moving forward?
Yeah, I've seen him talking and saying everything that he was saying. That it doesn't matter. I mean, he has to try to talk himself into a fight like, you know, with me or someone bigger, because he's running out of time. Like he run out of gas, he's going to run out of time. And before you know it, I'm going to be right there in his face. When I get in his face, they don't never say none of that. They all talk over the internet and they say these things, but they know what's really up. It's Jermall Charlo. I'm not one of those fighters that you can just, you know, you can choke on and put your finger in front of him at the way he is. I'm not going to do the bumping and grabbing and shit like that. We're going to fight. You know, so let them talk. I'm not from the UK. I'm from Houston, Texas. You got to do your research. We don't play that around here. Like, they can say whatever they want to say, but when it's time to fight, I want to see them talk that same game. Everybody that's been saying this and that about Jermall Charlo, they got to live up to it.
All right, very cool. Thanks so much, Mal, and we'll look forward to seeing you on Saturday night.
All right, Jermall, we appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule as you're ready for fight week, as you defend your championship on Saturday night against Dennis Hogan live on Showtime Championship Boxing from Barclays Center in Brooklyn, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 Pacific time. Jermall, if you have any final comments for the media that are on the call.
Thank you for saying a lot. Thank y'all for tuning in. December 7th on Showtime. It's going to be an explosive night. I promise to give Dennis Hogan something he will remember for the rest of his life, and that's it.